Tabletop role-playing game print shop Black Friday news this Thursday morning. How y'all doing? Thanks for joining me this holiday. Stay safe out there. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning here at Site B. Time to go outside, take a walk to our friendly local game store, if you're lucky enough to have one, and check what's new on the shelves and see what's on sale this weekend, especially with tomorrow being Black Friday and Saturday being Cyber Saturday and Sunday being Small Business Sunday, and Monday being, are there still stuff on the shelves? We probably should sell it Monday, and then Tuesday being, we need to get rid of these turkeys Tuesday. There's going to be a lot of great stuff for sale. If I could learn how to speak English, even better. But hey, I'm an inexperienced, mediocre straw man, remember? Looks like Dragonbane is our number one today. Dragonbane from Free League Publishing. This is the supplement for the award-winning, amazing Dragonbane role-playing game. It's $40 because it's Free League, and it appears to be an adventure path. I mean, with a name like Path for Glory, it's obviously an adventure path to take you from level X to level Y with a whole bunch of stuff going on, and it's got a map, and it's got Dragonbane. I reviewed Dragonbane. It is surprisingly good. From Arc Dream Publishing for Delta Green, we've got God's Breath, $25. We've got some disasters going on in Colorado. The PCs are sent to investigate it. And then, of course, stuff happens. Now, it's not just a normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill crime or jailbreak. There's aliens and Cthulhu. But this is Delta Green. So when we see aliens and Cthulhu, instead of running and screaming, we shoot it. Oh no, here comes a swarm of infected ants. Oh no, I've got a Hellfire missile. Who do you think wins? From Chaosium, we've got the basic role-playing Game Master Pack for $25. So that's less than the actual game. This is a GM screen, a 28-page softcover booklet filled with the core rules information for the basic role-playing game. Meanwhile, the basic role-playing game system is like still $30, which I don't think anybody's going to pay, especially considering that it was apparently not edited very well. But anyways, basic role-playing is the generic system that powers all of the Chaosium Call of Cthulhu Pendragon stuff. It is considered by many in the hobby to be one of, if not the best system ever made. So make of that what you will. I just wish it wasn't so expensive. From Renegade Game Studios, we have Geologist Primer, Herbalist Primer. This hardcover illustrated guides, $60 each, based upon classic 19th century field guides. It takes real-world stuff like geology and herbalism and presents it to you in a palatable manner for a lot of money for something you can find for free on the web. Please, if you do take these, do not pick them up as if they are God's honest truth guides to how you should or should not use these products. Renegade Game Studios probably does not have a medical degree, and there probably isn't anybody working for them who actually has spent their life studying botany or geology or the medicinal properties of herbs. So don't pick this up and then go outside to your garden and start eating the plants. In fact, why would you do this? Here's a 200-page book on rocks and the supposed magical properties of rocks. I could find this online for free, right? Yes, you could have. Oh no, I'm bleeding. I'm going to go outside and get a rock because this book I read said if I get this rock, it slows down blood loss. I'm still bleeding. Yeah, blood loss not slowing down. I'm starting to feel faint. Should I get a Band-Aid or call 911? No, just keep holding the rock. Okay. Yeah. Same with, no, these just first I'd just say no. Second, I'd say if you do get them because they're cool coffee table books, do not take them as proof that these things work. While there is some proof to some herbs actually having medicinal value, it doesn't mean you should go in your garden and start eating plants. From Goodman Games, for my favorite D20 retro clone, Dungeon Crawl Classics, we have Trials of the Trapmaster Tomb for $10, where you have to go in the tomb of a dead guy, and it's going to be filled with traps. It's a trap-letter tomb with post-mortem egotistical challenge made by a guy who decided, hey, if I'm going to make a dungeon, why don't I make it fun? Because that's really the only reason you would make a trap-filled death trap ripoff of Tomb of Horrors. Not because, any other reason than I'm a high, powerful wizard. I'm going to be building a tomb anyways. Why don't I make it goofy and see what happens? Because I can. From Cypher System, from Monty Cook Systems, we've got the Magnus Archives, the Magnus Archives Player Guide, and the Magnus Archive Portfolio. The Magnus Archive is $80. The Player's Guide is $20. And the Portfolio is $25. It's a role-playing game for tabletop story-based role-playing experience in the eerie world of the populous Magnus Archives horror podcasts. A process of creating witness stasis launches each adventure. Unique mechanics cover fear and stress. So this is a brand new role-playing game using the Cypher system based upon the idea of this horror podcast that you may or may not have heard of. And now you're actually characters who are part of the podcast who are going to investigate the various stories that the podcast is based around the Magnus Archives. Monty Cook, just stick with one thing. Just stop trying to make new games. Stick with one thing. It's Monty Cook, so it's overly priced. It's probably going to be excellent, and then he'll never follow it up. So make of that what you will. This is something that there is a market for out there. I heard a podcast, and I want to base a role-playing on it, or I'm listening to a podcast, and I take everything that podcast says is 100% true, so I'm going to do what the podcast says for me to do and go into that spooky house by myself. I don't know. It's probably better modern-day horror role-playing games for less money. From Dias Ex Machina, we have Amethyst, Magic and Technology Collide 3-pack for Dungeons & Dragons D20. This is $170. It includes Amethyst Quintessence, Amethyst Fractions, and Amethyst Revelations. The realm of magic has invaded Earth, forcing humanity into the last bastions of technology. The stones of Amethyst have written. What about the other stones? What about granite, basalt? Tough. No. When brought together, they will decide the planet's future. Will it be a technology future or a magic future forever? So it's Rifts. It's Torg. It's Warp World. Magic has come back to Earth. It's Shadowrun. We've got technology versus magic. We've got this Deus Ex Machina MacGuffin called the Stones of Amethyst, which gives it a very Saturday morning cartoon feel to it. You have to go out and get these stones. Will they spell the end of technology? Will they spell the end of magic? Or will they spell out and give us a bright new future where magic and technology evolve together and create Shadowrun? It's Shadowrun for D&D. Stop trying to make 5th edition something it's not. Bad. All right. No. Yes. No. Yes, but it's too expensive. Nah. I love Delta Green, so yes. And yes, but don't take my word for it. Make up your own mind. Remember, I am one voice amongst many, and I'm pretty jaded. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Call your friendly local game store if you're happy to have one, and head on over and either get it from them or have them special order it from you, because they need you to come in and buy stuff. Even if you only come in once a month and buy one dice, you help keep that store open, especially with tomorrow being Black Friday and Saturday being Small Business Saturday and Sunday being Cyber Sunday and Monday being I still have shit on my shelves and I need to get rid of it Monday, and Tuesday I have those turkeys are starting to go bad, we need to mark them down Tuesday. There's going to be a lot of great stuff on sale tomorrow and this weekend, so it's a good time to take little Bobby and Cindy out in your car, drive to your friendly local game store, and give them some much needed money. Or you could stay at home and buy my merch, but then you're helping me keep the windows open, so that's good too. Either way, help support small businesses this Black Friday, and I'll talk to you all later. It's not like there's anything going on in the tabletop role-playing game news we need to talk about, is there? Oh, wait.
News from the table in the rolling waves, dice in our hand, we're the dungeon's brave. Adventures tonight with our mighty team, heroes